Ladies and gentlemen, this story that I'm about to tell you is a complete trip. They recently did a study and they said black men are more positive about local policing than black women. I don't believe this. Who did y'all survey? A bunch of black conservatives, biscuit eaters? I don't believe this survey. I would like to know who these black people were that you surveyed where black men were more positive about the police than black women. So, a recent study found a disparity between Black women and Black men regarding their perceptions of local policing. A Gallup survey revealed that 52% of Black women have confidence in their local police compared to 60% of Black men. So, they're saying Black men are more positive about their local police than black women. So 60% for black men, 52% for black women. Additionally, 68% of black women feel police would treat them with courtesy and respect in an interaction compared to 74% of black men. According to the report, 67% of Black men feel treated fairly by the police compared to 57% of Black women. Okay, who were these Black people? These have to be them biscuit eating conservatives. I'm serious, y'all, or Christians. Who did y'all survey that feel positive about the police and they're in the Black community? Researchers point to a possible explanation for the gender gap. The survey reports that police are disproportionately more likely to kill Black women than women of other races and ethnicities, yet media outlets give those cases less coverage than other deaths. The gender between black men, black women, makes them the most unique demographic in the study. White and Hispanic men and women align closer in views of community policing, according to the survey. So they're saying white people and Latino pretty much are on the same page when it comes down to their perception about policing. So, when they were asked about fair treatment, it's just 1% between white men and women, and only 3 points for Latino men and Latino women. Despite attempts to improve relationships between law enforcement and the African American, that's a lie. In this country, y'all have never done one thing. Y'all haven't done one thing at all to improve policing between the black community and their local police. And you don't want it. It don't take this long to make things better. You don't want it to get better. Okay? You don't want it to get better. So anyway, they're saying they have made attempts. They haven't made any attempts, y'all. They just got to make it sound good. That's all they're concerned about. Black Americans still have more negative perceptions of policing than their white counterparts due to the factor such as police brutality and racial profiling. Yeah, and we also have a negative perception because of how policing came about in this country. It came when chattel slavery was still going on. And it was the sole purpose of putting the police department together in the first place. You can't take something negative and now try to make it positive. It doesn't work. So, anyway, for example, Black teenagers in California were targeted by law enforcement at nearly 6 times the rate of white teens during vehicle and pedestrian stops in 2021, according to a 2023 government report by the California Racial and Identity Profiling Advisory Board. The study also showed that officers searched Black adolescents between the ages of 15 and 17 at a rate higher than any other race or ethnic group. The data shows that racial and identity disparities persist year after year, the report read. The board remains committed to analyzing and highlighting these disparities to compel evidence driven strategies for reforming policing and eliminating racial and identity profiling in California. They're never going to do away with that. They're never going to do away with that nationwide for the simple fact that you've let it go on all this time. Racial profiling, y'all, ain't going nowhere. Okay. All of the disparities between us and other races being profiled, that's not going anywhere. These conversations happen all the time, and it always results in no changes. And that's exactly what you're going to see. There is no reforming the police. If they wanted to reform the police, they would have done it by now. The fact that it's all chatter and no action should tell you they don't want those changes. They like policing as it's functioning right now. They like it this way, that we get the most targeted and they don't. They love it this way. They don't want that to change. They love seeing you go down or get taken down or even taken out by the police. They love it. They love watching it. See, they don't have to gather under a tree anymore. All they got to do is turn on the mainstream news, which is the most racist news on the planet, and they can watch you get killed on a 24-hour cycle around the clock, day and night. They can just watch it right there in the comfort of their living room. So, y'all, I'm not buying the survey that black men feel more positive about the police than black women. I really have my doubts. And number two, I still say, who the hell did you survey? Who did you survey for this to say they feel positive about the police? The only Negroes I know that feel positive about the police are black conservatives, which they are absolutely useless to the community. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. And if you are a black conservative and you listen to me and you're offended by what I say, oh well, no apologies are coming. So you can move on. Peace, family.